Watch this!
Light shall bring victory.
Hello, hello, hello.
I'm not allowed to hit rank 4. You're not the boss of me. But Twitch.television is, so I should avoid hitting rank 4. Typically, I just kind of like hard mulligan for the 2-drop mechs. This one's fine. It's not the cheaty one.
Shields up. Red alert.
Oh, thank you.
Weapon ready.
Big priest in this economy? Bold. No Shadow Word Pain. Okay, that's not Shadow Word Pain. I don't know what you got out of that.
Weapon ready. Stay on target. Stay on target.
Free of that blasted tower. I feel like Barnes would be much better in this particular position, but that doesn't seem to be an option anymore, so I'm just gonna kill the opponent instead.
Stay on target. Stay on target.
Get out of here, Fred. I think I want the other 2 drops. This is pretty good, but like without the Mechwarper or Galvanizer, I think we would rather have other things. Well, it's back. I think we go 2 into 1, 2 on 3. I don't think 2 minions is good enough value for a Smuggler's run. I think 3 is probably okay here. Why does it say your opponent? Because I'm playing against your opponent. You thought it was my opponent? No, it's your opponent. Oh, this class that I'm playing against right now has Devolve, which makes me very sad. So hopefully they just don't draw that. In which case I won't be very sad. I do want to get rid of all of my cards. This goes face. Is there any reason to not... I don't want Taunt Totem, so let me just clear that off.
Come dance to my song.
Do you think they should release a charge mech in the next expansion? Oh god, no. I think that may be, in fact, the last thing they should do. I feel like the Zilliax might get better later, whereas this is likely just getting hexed. No more charge, they said. I don't think they said that. I think that they said they're going to be very careful with charge. And adding a charge mech is not being very careful with charge. Okay, so we get the mummy back. Oh, come on, you cheater. Okay. Well, with that draw, I'm just gonna go ahead and play the Zilliax now. I was considering just throwing that out there. The opponent's gonna be overloaded, though. Have I ever heard the Patches Bar joke? Yes, but go ahead and tell it again. Is that a lethal? Yes. Ooga. Nailed it. Vulgar power. No, this is a family-friendly stream, so I would appreciate it if you took your vulgarity elsewhere. I, however, am going to just keep all of the micro mummies because look at how cute they are. Come on. Come on.
Nature's blessings upon you.
Oh. Well, that's one thing I can say. Hello.
Patches walked into a bar and Ben Brode was the bartender. Patches ordered a beer and asked how much. Ben Brode says, no charge.
Still gets me every time. Thank you for those bits, KB. Appreciate that support. And appreciate you dropping that joke for those that hadn't heard it. Don't you dare have wrath. Feels good. Hey look, now I'm floating a mana. Do I get a quest completion? Ooh, that's a big warper. Roffle, is it true that you really want to be able to make a quest druid deck that's the win condition is playing a bunch of Cenarius and then flooping them? I mean, it wasn't true until just now when you said it, and yeah, that's absolutely true now.
Powering up. Portals online.
Protocol 7
Engage.
Ooga. Ooga. Will my Twitch channel have better Twitch TV and FFC emotes in the future? Yeah, I think they have the better Twitch TV emotes right now. Just don't do a very good job of like curating them. Kind of want to protect this now, but I also want to make these large. What's the answer to this if there's no, like, there wasn't a swipe last turn. Would swipe have been that much better there? Swipe would have been pretty good there. If you had natural, I'm not worried about naturalize because naturalize gets me more cards. I'm worried about swipe because it 15 damage is a lot. I think this is better. I don't want to press the button because of Spreading Plague. Yeah, Spellstone was another concern. I think there are just too many things that potentially beat it there. Now I could get like a Skaterbot.
Converting stored energy.
Just a casual 15-15 Mechwarper. I mean, it's a 15-12 now, so it's pretty weak.
I can't win them all.
Yeah, you definitely can't win this one. When are we getting more Yogg decks? Soon, TM. Like, the thing about Yogg decks is you don't really get to play a whole lot of the new cards just yet. And so, I don't know, I kind of still want to experiment with the new stuff. And that means maybe not playing a lot of Yogg decks right now. The Lunch Man. Thank you for that sub with Twitch Prime 3 months in a row. Appreciate that continued support. Do I get greedy with this? I think I do. Where is the OTK Cultist Raw deck? It's on YouTube. This is just good as it is, and then I can go buff Magnetic next turn. I want to build my collection towards Reno decks. Do you have any advice? Patience. It's going to take some time, but I would focus on I think you have the right mindset of like building towards decks rather than building a collection. So think about the cards that overlap between the different Reno decks. That's going to be Reno, that's going to be Zephrys, and Kazakus in some builds. So having that goal of a particular deck in mind is a good idea, and then thinking about the overlap and shared cards between those decks will help you get there faster. Ooh, I was just about to say, I sure hope I get Nightmare Amalgam. And then it happened. We did it, Chet. Also, I'm definitely going to hit this button. You can't stop me. I feel like the opponent made a huge mistake here by giving me the better Murlocs. Hey, Gambit. Okay. I might have to make some gross trades again, because I really don't like it when my opponent has Murlocs on the board. Gonna get value off of that while I can. This one can go face though, because I'm not giving up 5 damage. 4 was already a bit of a dance game. Mech Paladin, I thought this was a fun channel. I mean, Handbuff is fun. I'm having fun. The opponent probably not having so much fun right now.
Stay on target. Stay on target.
Stay on target, chat. Died pool? What is this, like past tense of Deadpool? I'm gonna keep this. Just be palm the card, no one will notice. What are we doing, like some cardistry? Past Deadpool versus future Roffle. Monkus. Who would win? Do you have a 1-drop? No. Didn't seem like a very difficult question. I think 3 is usually just like a good enough breakpoint for me on the hand buffs. Depends on if future Roffle's AC is working. I certainly hope so. I don't want to go through that again. Yeah. Look at that value. Odd Mage. What is it, 2019? No, don't be ridiculous. Have I played Taunt Warrior? Yeah, that was one of the first things I did. It was fantastic.
Converting stored energy.
Ooga. He can't have a 1-drop if he's playing Odd Mage. Oh, you're right.
Welcome to the show.
I guess I'm just a dummy. I don't think we need to be in a hurry here. Especially with this guy rolling. I think if we just like keep control of the board, we should be able to win.
Welcome to the
Jeez.
show.
I didn't want to see 2 of those in a row. Thank you very much. I think this is about as good of a Divine Favor as we'll get.
Converting stored energy.
Roffle, you trade too much. I know. Oh, look at this meteor positioning. Feels bad. The day Roffle's AC got fixed, mine broke, and we're waiting on a part so your AC won't break for at least a week. Oh, man. I'm so sorry, Ursa. That's... I know exactly how miserable that is, so I hope it takes less time than anticipated. I need to clear that because it's going to get way too much value otherwise. At least I know what that card does this time, right? I learned. It generates minions, not spells. Meteor and Odd Mage, yeah. I mean, he played a magic trick, so he could have generated one.
Spirit of the flame, turn them to ash.
Did I volunteer for overtime while my AC was broken? No, actually. It just sort of happened that I needed to do overtime, and that only compounded the issue and made it worse. Because my overtime was also mostly remote because it was after hours.
Accidents. They happen, you know?
Right now, I think I want to go wide.
Powering up. Portals online. Deals up. Red alert.
And we're just going face. Because we're a turn before Jaina, we need to get the kill immediately. Ragnaros, but he got Hall of Famed. Oh yes, we should probably alert the authorities that our opponent is cheat. I'm probably fishing for a ice block. never face. So this goes there. Let's do this first, right? Because I can still pop if it's Flame Ward.
Weapons ready.
I want to get this in first, actually.
Weapons ready. Engage. Let's go. Weapons ready. Ooh, a rainbow.
Oof. Okay, so Jaina isn't enough. There needs to be a second ice block here.
Look how it
That's not gonna do it, unless there's a Frost Nova. Frost Nova is a legitimate thing that could come off of Magic Trick, though.
weapons ready. Let's go.
Looks like the opponent died. Cool. What? Alright, let's move on.